Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guide. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Elden Ring Boss Guide, where we're going to be finding and taking down the Grave Warden Duelist. And if this boss guide helps you out, maybe click subscribe. Now, the Grave Warden Duelist can be found in the Murkwater Catacombs, and there's two ways that you can get there. You can either go over the top of the land, over the cliffs where I'm going now, from the Artist's Shack, drop down to the Spirit Spring, and then take a right into the Catacombs, or you can simply go up the river from the lake, where you will be ambushed by an NPC invader, so take care around that one. But either way, once you're up here, you want to go all the way to the end of the river section and then go through the door, which will be over to your left. Now, I recommend going in here, whatever build that you're playing as, with a decent shield, as the imps in here can deal fairly decent bleed damage, as well as throw some throwing knives at you as well. So look at going in for this one at around level 30, and then once you're in, light the sight of grace, and then proceed all the way straight forward, taking care not to hit or activate any of the arrow traps that are on the floor, as if you do so, you will send a volley of flaming arrows towards you, which can easily ruin your day. So take care of the imps, make your way to the back room, and then pull the lever. That will then open up the door, which will lead to the boss gate. Come out of where the lever is, take a left, go all the way to the end, again avoiding the traps and either running past or taking care of the imps, where you're then going to be able to go through the foss gate and start engaging the boss. So we'll just let this video play out for a second. I'll jump back in when we go through the fog gate, and we'll talk strategy on how to take down the Grave Warden Duelist. In the meantime, you can enjoy my health bar emptying out to these imps. Now, if you did have a hard time taking those imps down, or if you got wrecked a bit by the flaming arrows, simply go back to the site of grace and replenish all your flasks, where you can then run through to the fog gate. So, now that we're in with the Grave Warden Duelist, this guy can hit very hard, as well as being able to buff himself. He can increase his damage output a lot. If you've got a ranged or mage build, you might have an easier time of it, although I do recommend staying away from this guy as much as you can. He does have a susceptibly large range. And obviously, if you're playing as a melee build like I am, then I recommend trying to either dodge out of the way of the first few hits of a combo, and then get a guard counter on the final one. His stamina bar isn't overly large, but like he just did there, he will buff himself up and can very easily wreck your stamina bar and then your health bar if you try and tank every one of his hits. So obviously I'm using the Lone Wolf summon here because I'm very low level at the minute going into this fight. I'm only about an hour and a half, 2 hours into the game. And it's just basically a case of, like it is with most bosses in this type of game, learning the strategies, learning where you get an opening, and then getting behind him and punishing, being careful when he tries spinning himself around. He does have a nasty 180 or even a couple of spinning attacks he can do in very quick succession. Either way, take him down, where strength builds will then be rewarded with a very decent hammer for the early part of the game. So that's how to find and take down the Grave Warden Duelist in Elden Ring. I do hope that the guide helps you out. If it has, please press the like button. Let me know down in the comments how you got on with falling the boss. Then once you're down there, you're going to find a little red button that says subscribe. Give it a click, then press the notification bell next to it. That way you won't miss out on any of our future uploads. You guys take care of yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.